What's going on, everybody? KHUx coming at you with my first Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. If you guys are enjoying this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share, support. So, the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is upon us, so we have moved over to Union Cross. So let's take a look at what kind of updates we have in store for us right now. As you can see on the front screen, we have Ephemer and Scold. So, ooh, the Elmo skin looks pretty cool now as well. We got a little Heartless egg going around. Okay, so I wanted to get the intro in this, but I couldn't get SideSync to sync up properly to get the intro. The music's pretty nice. It was a Cavern of Remembrance theme, but I think I'll cut away till when this download is done, because as you can see, I have not even attempted to boot this up before the update happened. Alright, the download is done, and let's see what's in store. I'm actually really excited for this. Okay. So let's see, wow, we have quite a few updates to go over. Okay, so let's start with the past avatar boards return, because this is the first one, or it should be the first one. Okay, celebrate our 1 year with an encore of past avatar boards. For 4 weeks until, from today until May 3rd, we will be bringing back a total of 8 avatar boards from the past for a limited time. Best of all, these avatar boards are available for only 1,500 jewels apiece. Abiel purchases again. Okay, that's fine. Week 1 will be the Donald and Goofy. Week 2 will be the Nick and Judy and Yuffie and Cloud. I think I got the Yuffie one. I don't think I got the Cloud one last time. Nick and Judy is kind of nice, I guess, although the medals were going to be power creeped out by a lot. We have the Casual Beach, and the Halloween Donald. Now, I wish it told me what was on these. I mean, I guess I can click on them and find out, I suppose. Roxas Nominee and the Halloween Goofy. Okay. Oh, no, down here tells you. Okay, so there's the Goofy one. Highlight's going to be the Defense Boost 2s. And then it's just the standard things. No jewels, or sorry, gems on that. AB2 all is garbage, so don't even worry about that. Raid Boss perk +5 on the Donald ones. Okay. Some titles, Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. Item drop perk, it's okay. I think these two are probably the worst, because these medals were really bad when they ported them over to NA. But if you want to complete your your album, I guess you can go for them. I would not recommend that personally. Okay, Cloud, APP. Oh, this is when I think we first got APP. Here we got Illustrated Yuffie. Oh, Illustrated Yuffie on both of these. Oh, I guess I got both of these then. Okay, yeah, I have to have got both of them because I have a Guilty Illustrated Yuffie. Okay, Lux Plus, AB2, DB2. Okay, Illustrated. Did I not get both of these? I don't even think I bought one of these, to be honest. I bought one of them that had the Illustrated Aerith though. APP, AB2, not bad. Halloween Donald. I don't remember. I don't think I bought either of these either. 1,500 jewels isn't too bad, but I'm not sure. I really don't think a lot of these are no cost. That might be decent. I think cost 1 and cost 2 are infinitely better though, because they're 100% as opposed to 50%. Halloween Goofy on this. Okay, here's where we'll get the plus skills. I got one of these boards last time. I might get the other one as well, so I have another. I have more plus skills, plus status skills lying around. Okay, and Danny shows the perks. Cool. Okay, extra jewels for purchase a limited amount of time. These usually aren't that great. Bonus skip tickets and bonus jewels. Using the bonus jewels campaign, purchase jewels during the period above, you'll be able to get an extra bonus on top of your purchase. So from April 6th to April 25th. Yeah, it's usually not that great in terms of, you double the amount of skip tickets, which, I mean, that's really nice, but you don't even, only really worth getting. I can't even say worth getting, but this one ends up giving you an extra pull with this pack right here, as opposed to the other one that don't give you extra pull. But this is also like a $100 jewel package, so I don't know if you want to do that. If you do, that's on you. Skip tickets are always nice, but the amount of bonus jewels you get isn't really too worthwhile, to be honest. Okay, so awaken your medals traits. So I want to make a separate video about this in general, but I'll go over this briefly right here. Since the notice in front of us, and so we'll explain the new trait mechanic, which is implemented during the maintenance April 5th to April 6th. Traits are basically the unique skills we have on our metals. I'll go a bit more into that once we get a little further along. If you use another copy of a metal onto the same copy of rarity, so it's basically as if you're trying to guilt the metal. This does not trigger off of Fantasia Mickey B though, as it says right here. Using multiple copies in the same fusion will not unlock more than one trait. As we see down here, Cloud has one trait. It is a tier 3, so I'm guessing all tier 3s have one trait. Tier 4s have 2. Tier 4s and above have at least 2. I don't know if tier 5 will have 3 traits. I'm pretty sure they won't. I'm pretty sure they only have 2. One of them is ground enemy defense minus 20%, which is basically plus 20% more damage on enemies who are standing on the ground, which is nice. There are many different traits to unlock. The trait that you get will be randomly decided each time you perform a metal fusion. The traits you can have on a metal called slots differ from metal to metal. Okay, you can view metal traits by tapping on the arrow near the bottom of the detail screen, so right there. So right below where it says skill, you can see the traits right under that by clicking the little arrow. If you've filled all the trait slots in an attempt to unlock another trait, you'll have the option to overriding one of your metal's traits. If you choose not to overwrite, your metal's trait will not change. So basically what they're saying is you can kind of control which trait you have, or rather which ones you get. So with that in mind, I'm not sure if you can re-roll for the same trait, kind of like you can with guilt. What I mean by that is, like say I already have strength plus 1,000. I don't think I can re-roll, try to re-roll a trait and then still have a chance of re-rolling for strength plus 1,000 on that metal. Down here the traits, they have max gauge plus 2, HP plus 800, poison, paralysis, and sleep, just basically status resist. Affects only one metal. Ground enemy defense minus 20%, aerial minus 20%. So like I just said before, additional damage to enemies who are either on the ground or in the air. 40% damage in razors would be great for raiding. Extra attack, 40% power. This is actually the best trait, like 100% that we have right now. This gives you an extra metal attack for the second time. Keep in mind this does use the cost of the metal again. So if you have AC Ursula with this trait, you lose 6 gauges, but you also get the plus 6 magic bonus attack. These two are just straightforward, plus 1,000 strength, plus 2,000 defense. And yeah, there we go. With the same trait in your loadout, the effects will stack. Extra attack is exception to the rule, since it will not stack past 2 of the effect. I guess like that one seems kind of obvious that it wouldn't stack again, at least to me. So I mean, I'm glad to put the clarification there, so no one will just be like, oh, I'll make my metal all powerful by just going for this. So with that in mind, actually, you might be able to still roll for the same trait you already have, which kind of sucks. Yeah, introducing theater mode. Experience a story at your own leisure. Introducing theater mode. Theater mode, you will be able to view story cutscenes, of course, you've already completed. Okay, so we can just look at the cutscenes we've already seen. Divided by the world they occurred in. Not much to say about that. Just look at the cutscenes again. Okay, so Union Cross update notes. Okay, so now, after your Union Cross, no longer Unchained Key. Applications are updated during the maintenance of April 6th. This ability change took place from the previous version of the game. Okay, so design of the app icon has been updated, opening cutscenes has been updated, title screen, background music, UI, quality of life stuff right here. New content and features, multiplayer mode. Finally, we have multiplayer. I know a lot of people have been wanting this. I have wanted this. Tutorial quests have been added. New facial expressions and skin colors have been added. Metal traits we already know. System and parameter updates, strength buffs can now be stacked up to 7 times. As opposed to the previous 3, so now plus 3 is no longer the max we can get, which makes the double attacking trait that much better, because now obviously we have a new threshold to hit for our buffs and debuffs. And like I just said about the buffs, we have one with the debuffs as well. I'm going to reduce the cost to metals up to 20 using SIDS. That I was unaware of entirely. I think that's really, really great. Although I'm not sure how much that will matter, because you could just have 20 SIDS on one metal and no SIDS on another. So I'm not sure if that's as good as I'm thinking it is in my head. It might not be. Now I'll be able to recruit players that belong to a party. I mean, I guess that's interesting. You could send someone an invite that already has a party to try to like steal them away, I suppose. Game data will now be downloaded after a player completes the tutorial quest. Quests 1 through 6. Oh, okay. The ability to unlock special attack bonus at medal will now be achieved upon completing quest 34 as opposed to 300 or 200. Okay, so now we can unlock guilt starting at quest 34. If you completed plus 34 before the update, the special attack bonus feature will now be unlocked once the application has been updated. That's really good for the newer players of the game, so they can have more powerful medals at a much earlier pace in the story. So that's good for them. Your update Union Cross when added to the quest page. Special attack bonus tier now be displayed as a number in addition to the icon. Okay, that's pretty cool. Medal filter has been expanded. The medal will now display special attack bonus tier upon being pulled. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Added shortcuts to keyblade selection. Nice. Battle speed adjustments now be able to act immediately after the text player turn when engaging enemies. So it makes it a little bit faster. Increased speed of the jump attack animation while battling raid bosses. Okay, another quality of life kind of thing there. Okay, about Union Cross quests. Okay, this is going to be a lot to go over, so simultaneous 6-player quests. Okay, this is a multiplayer. I'm actually really excited about this because we can do multiplayer quests. I'm not entirely sure how all the mechanics will go down, but this will be, you know, really good for streaming. You get a lot more interactive with people. Read and learn more about the Union Cross quest was implemented during the maintenance. What is Union Cross? Union Cross quests let you battle against Heartless alongside other members of your union in real time. These quests will rotate periodically as we bring a stream of fresh new content, so that's really good. By completing these quests, you will earn cross coins, which are used to unlock rewards on boards. Okay, cross coins can be used to can only be used during the period in which cross quests you obtain will be available. Okay, so it's basically like event quests in that aspect. Union Cross from the menu quest. Please note that you'll need to clear quest 34 in order to play Union Cross quest. So you need guilt. You need to have guilt unlocked. You don't need to necessarily have guilt and medals. Obviously, it'll help, but quest overview. Upon starting the quest, your primary objective will appear on the screen. During your quest, a time objective may also appear on the screen. These are limited time challenges, so you'll want to work out with your team to complete them before time runs out. Okay, so these are time quests as well. Okay. Oh no, during a time objective. So some of these limited time quests. Alright, that's fine. The stages and objectives you will encounter are randomly decided based on the quest theme. Work with your teammates to adapt to varying situations and tackle whatever might come your way. Okay. Matchmaking. From the Union Cross begin screen, you'll be able to play quests with your fellow Union members. If you tap begin now, you'll immediately join a quest that other members from the same Union are currently playing. If you tap begin with a party, you'll enter a lobby that other members can join. Party members can join. So you can do it with, like, I guess kind of random players or with party members. I don't know if there'll be a search function, so I'll be able to, like, while I'm streaming this, I'll be able to, you know, interact with the viewers for Union Quest. I'm not sure. I'll have to look more into this later. From the results screen, you can choose to play again with the same players. Okay. By reviving HP hits 0 and you become incapacitated, you will see a counter and a gauge appear above your head. Okay. In order to be revived before the gauge depletes, your in-battle party members tap the counter until the number counts down to 0 and disappears. By tapping a party's member, it will use up your current medal's attack. Each time the player's HP reaches 0, the counter will start 1 higher than the last time it became incapacitated. If you're not revived before the gauge depletes, you can choose either to use jewels to continue or give up. Okay, so I don't know what the base will be, but basically you can revive people by using up that medal's turn. So that's a bit interesting. I didn't know use up your medal's turn. I mean, I guess it makes sense. That medal slot rather. So let's be interesting. By tapping and holding the speech bubble icon at the bottom right of the screen, you can talk with your teammates using pre-made chat phrases. Okay. You change the chat phrases you want by clicking the chat phrases on Union Cross begin screen. So can I use custom messages, or is it if you're lost in English and want to find teammates, simply tap and release the chat phrase at the bottom of the quest to briefly show icon where your teammates are. Oh, okay. Then regroup with your team. You can also see players previously played with by tapping the previous members. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Beginner's deal return permanently. Okay, let's take a look at this. A trio of beginner-focused deals as of starting today, in order to help our new players get caught up and be ready to take on the Heartless in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, we will be introducing 3 deals as permanent additions to the deal lineup. Okay. Each of these deals features medals with a specific attack type, so you can decide which medals need to fill your keyblade setups. Okay, so it's single target attack, Basically, it's just as it says, medals that only hit single target. 5 metal deal, all 5 metal attack medals steam special attack hit 1 target for big damage in battle. You also get 1 Sid, which is nice, to reduce medals cost. Okay, all 5 will be epic medals. Okay, that's really good. And tier 4, 5 medals have a chance to appear as well. Okay, this is the all attack medal, basically AoE medals. Same thing here as well. And this is buffer and utility. Oof. Okay, I think this is probably the most. I want to say the. I don't know if I want to say this is the most important, because there's some probably be some pretty like subpar buffer and utility medals you can get in here as well. So offer you some buff or some utility such as moving enemies buffs. So like Naminé, Anti-Sora, stuff like that. Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi, or Kingdom Hearts Kairi you see is right there as well. That's pretty good. I actually like this deal a lot, because this is actually a new form of deal. We've never had this kind of deal as far as I can remember in Unchained Key. So that's really good for beginners as well. So you have a chance of getting probably a relatively small chance, but you can get iKairi or iKairi 2. So flashy avatar boards, juggler and the dancer avatar boards. Oh, are these the nobodies? Let me flash with our 1-year juggler and avatar boards, introducing a first 3 skill combination. AB2 or AB3 APP plus and Lux. Oof, I have to get one of these. I have to. What? This is crazy. Get fancy and exclusive juggler and dancer outfits. Stock up on bonus medals like Chips, Dales, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Sid 10, Magic Mirrors, and Speed Gems. Woo boy. So not only do we get the combination scale, we also get SP Gauge 1 and AB3 Max. Alright, this is definitely worth getting, or like at least get one. Because when triggered, 1.6 times more damage, greatly increases attack prizes, and looks dropped by enemies. This is an amazing. I think that's a really good skill. So we get plus 10 raid boss perk. Ooh, off the earrings. Omega plus 5 off the necklace, and another plus 3 for skill perks. That's really nice as well. Okay. And for those of you who are newer to the game and don't know, you're going to need gems at some point to start upgrading your Keyblades. Again, I'll be making advanced guides for this stuff, so be sure to tune into my channel. And, hopefully spread these videos around if they help you out, to help out other new players as well. So, the Anniversary Medal Carnival. And to commemorate our 1-year anniversary release of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, you'll get her within 5 draws and pre-strengthen the 3 dots. So this is great. This is a phenomenal medal. This is probably the best buffer medal until, I don't want to spoil anything, until there'll be another variant of Kairi coming out, but I'll get into that a little bit more. It's once in a lifetime deal opportunity to get this amazing medal within such a merciful number of pulls. Yeah, they know what they were doing now. Hit that Angela Ziegler back. It's also a perfect chance to get additional Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi medals in order to attempt to unlock the extra attack trait, which allow you to use your special attack a second time to stack the effect. So the thing about this is, I'll get to that in a second. This incredibly useful tier 5 medal hits all, so you can restore HP and 10 special attack gauges, raise your PSM, which is power, magic, and speed strength, and lower the enemy's PSM defense, and deal fixed damage. Now, the fixed damage is actually huge here, because it is a utility medal that can do a good amount of damage. That'll help out for high-level Kali. This is actually a game-changing medal, so if you can pull for this, I would highly recommend doing so. This deal also uses the Tier 5 Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora medal, as well as the Tier 3 Iago Monstro medals. So, the thing about iKH2 Kairi is the fact that she's 0 drop. That is really relevant for the second attack bonus, because it still uses the cost for the medal. So, what that means is, being 0 drop, she'll do 40% less damage, which is more than fine. So you'll restore 10 gauges. You'll get a double Kiraga. You'll get +2 PSM. You'll also lower the target's PSM by 2 as well. So that on its own is huge. Restoring 20 gauges, 0 drop, fixed damage. That's huge, because this medal encompasses so much in just one medal, which is actually just amazing. So you'll definitely want to pull for this if you can. It's only 5 mercy pull, and on top of that, you get it comes straight into 3 orbs, so there's really a lot of people I know have been saving up for this, which for good reason. Continuing on to KH2 Illustrated Sword, deals 6/6 lower defense of all targets by 1 tier for 2 turns, inflicts more damage the lower the slot number. So basically it's saying, you know, you want to be closer to the start of your keyblade as possible. -1 GDD is really great as well for 2 turns. If you get the double attack on this, it will be quite pricey at 6 SP, but that'll be for 2 turns. So that's quite nice. It's also an upright power. Oh, this is a upright magic as well. I did not mention this, but this medal is definitely worthwhile. This medal is pretty good as well. Iago restores 4 gauges. Not the best. Definitely not the worst. I think this is the first time we've been able to pull a medal of this caliber. Because the 2 we got before were, we had one from the event for the Chip and Dale, and we had the Minnie and Daisy one, the VIP special. Next up, we have Monstro, raises the defense of all attributes 1 tier for 1 turn. Not bad necessarily. I think this will be more for players who are struggling in like Kali or higher end content, where in Kali it doesn't matter all that much. If you can 1 turn, you just want to be able to survive and you know, that kind of thing. It does matter a large deal, but Kali, you know, you can kind of take your time and try to not 1 turn as much as possible, because you don't get rewards for 1 turning them per se. You do get to advance you know, more rounds if you 1 turn everything, but you just want to try to complete everything as best you can. Okay, so the carnival details, April 6th to April 24th. There's actually no reason not to have iKairi, to be honest. Unless you're a relatively new player and you have like no jewels, then I mean, hopefully you get them within the jewels that we're getting for free. Okay, so they're bringing back the T4 guarantee, which is nice. Medals will be 5-star higher rarity. Medals come with special attack, strength, and 3 dots. Oh, this one comes as well, Sora. Okay. Only pull for anniversary deal from the daily deal or smoke during this period. Okay. Also a chance of getting a boosted version of these medals, which is quite nice. There's 1,000 more attack and defense. Or sorry, attack. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know boosted. Okay, so they're changing it up a little bit. Because these will have 1,000 more attack and defense. They usually only have 1,000 more attack, which is quite nice. Iago and Monster only have 1,000 more base strength. You'll know from the yellow, a boosted medal can have a special attack, strength, strengthened by fusing a normal medal into it. Make sure you don't fuse a boosted medal into that. Get a key art 5 as a bonus. Okay, if you manage to unlock the special attack bonus for either Kairi or Sora before April 25th, you'll get an incredible power key art 5, strengthened to 3 dots. This medal raises strength by whopping 3 tiers for 1 turn, so be sure. Okay, so it's basically iKairi. I might just ball out and try to get this, to be honest. You will receive 1 key art for the first illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi and 1 for the Sora that you unlock. Okay, does this heal as well? Oh, 6 accepting powerful hits with a +3. That will be nutty. I think I might try for that. Thing is, the Sora isn't guaranteed, so that might be a little dicey. If anything, hopefully I can I'll be able to mercy the Kairi and get at least 1 Sora in within the 10 pulls if needed. Okay, the tier 5 we have these. I'm not gonna go over all of them because there's a lot of medals to go through. You can just kind of look through and see yourself. Okay. First anniversary event quest. I'm sorry this video is so long, guys, but there's a lot of information I'm trying to cram into here without going too in depth about everything. So apologies about that. Okay, first anniversary quest. Okay, carry off the 1-year anniversary with the first anniversary quest, earn up to 2,000 jewels. That's great. That's beyond great. Introducing the first anniversary quest in celebration of our 1-year anniversary for the release of the global version of Unchained Key. We'll total of 30 quests. Quest 1 to 15 available right now. Quest 16 to 30 will be available starting from April 20th. Okay, so we won't be able to get all 2,000 jewels this easily. And it'll be all the quests that earn up to 2,000 jewels. You don't want to miss out on getting this bounty of jewels. That's definitely true. Tip, be prepared for long battles against Fierce Heartless. Use the medals with HP restoring special attacks to make it through the end. Okay. It's quite nice. Okay, post update. We have confirmed an issue causing the app to crash for certain users when visiting the character's profile page. We are currently investigating and adjusting this issue. Thank you for your patience. Hope you're all enjoying Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update. Okay, now that that is all done, let's go into the game. A quick note, we were supposed to have 6,000 jewels here, but there was a mistake. the Unchained Twitter did tweet this out that we'll be getting the extra 1,000 later. It really sucks right now though, because 5,000 jewels is just one pull. So we need the extra 1,000 to bump us over the threshold to get another pull. Oh, look how vibrant this looks. Oh my gosh. This looks so nice. I'm so excited to play this game and stream it again. I might stream it later today. Okay, the juggler avatar board. What's avatar board? Oh, mirror set. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to collect these. That's a maintenance for maintenance. Okay. So this medal is nice as well. I'll go over that in a second. Okay, so unfortunately, I might have to buy a few jewels when I go do my pull here in a second because, as you guys know, alright, so I'm sorry because I stopped for a moment because this music is different. It's the Gummy Ship music, and I don't know if that's just for the anniversary. Not the Gummy Ship music. Is this Gummy Ship music? I don't really remember. But, oh, it showed? Okay, cool. But let me show off that medal real quick. It's not a bad medal, but it's not the best medal, but it's also not the worst medal. Where is it? Where are they? Sorry if you heard that. I guess it's kind of storming outside. 15 slightly powerful hits, immediately recovers HP. This is the Roxas and Sora medal, or Sora and Roxas medal that we got for free. It's not that great for us who've been playing a while, but it's really good for the people who are just starting out the game, you know? So, there is that. Like I said, it's not bad. 13 slightly powerful hits. It has 1.57 multiplier right now. I'm not sure what that will get up to. It's also a free tier 3 that we can guilt, so really can't complain about that at all. Alright, so, oh, that's not what I want to do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a few pulls. I kind of want to wait until I can get the rest of my jewels together, because I think I need I don't need that many more jewels for, what do I need? Like 3,000 more? Something like that? Before I could get the Mercy Pull, I think. Oh well. I'll do this now. Worst case scenario, like I'll just like upload a stream highlight or something from when I do the rest of my pulls. So now let's go ahead and pull here and see what I get today. Uh-oh, it's upright. Uh-oh. I only see one. Oh no, I get two. Ooh! Alright, so just know I've wanted this medal for a long time, so I'm actually really content with that. Oh, hey, look! I got one! Nice! Alright, on my first pull, I got one of these. Sweetness. Okay, let me screenshot this, because my party wanted me to screenshot all the pulls I get. There are tier 2 medals in this pool, though. So that kind of sucks. Oh god, it's coming down really hard outside. Okay. That was really nice for my first pull. Okay, do a few more. I think I have enough for 4 pulls. I think I needed the extra 1,000 jewels for the 5th pull. Okay, reverse. Okay, it's not really what I wanted right now, but let's see. I could always pull another. Oh, only saw one. Now I get the key art, right? Come on, son. Well, it's not all bad. This is a good medal as well. GDD to AoE. Reverse speed, so I don't have to rely on my Axel as much. And we have this going on for us. So I'm okay with that as well. Outside of that medal, though, there's nothing else here. I mean, I don't have this guilted yet, so that's fine. Might have to clear out some inventory space in a second here as well. So let's see what we got. Okay, upright. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I only saw one 6-star. Okay, Leon, it's not too bad. Yes, another one of these. I think I have enough for guilt now. I have enough of these for guilt as well. I can re-roll this. Okay. Okay, guaranteed how many pulls? 2 more. Okay, so I'll need 3,000 more jewels. So if I got the extra 1,000, I still need 2,000 more. So I think I'll just buy the last 3K I need for this pull. And then Oh, assuming I don't get anything, I don't get the Kairi here, that is. Which I totally could, right? Ooh. So I've never had this medal before. I always wanted it back in the day. GDD, it's always good. I never had it, so that's nice. That's good for me. Yes, I finally got another one of these. I got another one of these. I can reroll this. I can finally reroll this as well. Okay. I actually really want to use my Neo Shadow as well. Definitely use that. Okay. I'll just have to screenshot these from the video later. And I need 3,000 more jewels, so I will be right back after I, get my jewels. Okay, I'm back. It took a while for me to actually get the jewels for whatever reason, but I'm going to get the Kairi in this pull. I wish I didn't have to buy the extra jewels, but you know what? It's fine. I don't mind spending money in the game every once in a while. It's one of my hobbies, so. I enjoy playing and making content, so it's all good. And I got 2. Uh-oh. Okay, iCloud. That's not bad. This is what, the second or third one I've gotten? That'll be cool for rolling traits. Outside of that, I don't think I really got anything else needed. I do enjoy this. But I did get this, which is what I wanted. So I have one of these now. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, I will be making more like in-depth chock full and the more in-depth guide chock full of information, hopefully to help out everyone, newer players. They're gonna be mostly aimed at newer players, but hopefully I can help out some advanced players as well. So that's gonna be it. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. I do enjoy reading your comments. Be sure to share this video around with your friends, as well as help me out. Long thing I like, and don't forget to follow me on my social media link down below, where we can talk about Kingdom Hearts. Including Discord, where we get together to talk about Kingdom Hearts, other things, and I will see you guys next time. Later.